That's him. That's him. That's him. Giant bull coming in. Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome, because the new Colorado Rockies map, the Silver Ridge Peaks, just came out on PC. And today, we're going to get started and go see if we can find some really cool animals. But first, we're going to go through some gear here that we're going to decide to choose. And we're going to get, I think we're going to get the longbow. We're going to get a couple of turkey decoys here. So let's grab our bow. We'll get the Alexander. Of course, we'll have to grab some turkey arrows here. So we'll grab a couple of 350 grain with the tracers. That should be good for them. And then we'll grab the 540s. I always use the tracers because then if you really want to see where you do hit, pretty much see right where it hits, so that's kind of cool. But then we'll grab some 700s in case we see some plains bison, or I think we can use these on Rocky Mountain elk as well. And last but not least, we're going to grab some decoys here. We're going to grab a couple of hen decoys and a couple of strutting male tom decoys. So we'll grab some of these, maybe like 6 of those, that should be good. And maybe like 4 of these, that should be good. Okay, so we'll at least have 2 different setups there. And I also want to grab a tree stand because this map here has some really good spots for tree stands. And that reminds me, we're going to need some tents as well because it's a pretty big map. Well, we just snuck up to this herd of bulls here, and there's actually a bull right on top of us. It's not a giant, but I can't exactly see the big one just yet. So I think we're just going to take down this bull. He's right here 19 yards in front of us. It's a real decent bull, and I don't think we're going to pass him up. So yeah, 19 yards away. I kind of wanted to try for a double lung heart shot. I mean, he was absolutely smoked, but we did not hit the heart. Yeah, he's down. Okay, good. I don't really know if the big bull would have spooked from that, to be honest. So I just saw our bull, and he actually didn't go too far away. So we're going to grab this bull here real quick. Ended up with a double lung at 19 yards out and a 253. That's not a bad size for a 3. Not a bad size to start off this hunt as well. Really cool brow tines on the one side. Look at that. They go out like maybe 14, 16 inches. The other side, they're only like maybe 5 or 6 inches. Well, it looks like we found the rest of the elk here. They kind of moved over to this little opening here, maybe like 100 yards out from us. But there's a bunch of grass in between us and them. So we should be able to use the grass for some cover and try and get in range of that big old 3 Rocky Mountain elk. Well, we're about 25 yards away from this big bull here. I don't want to get any closer than this. I feel really comfortable here. So what we're going to do is crouch up and hopefully he turns broadside and gives us a nice shot. At this distance here, it doesn't really matter too much where he goes. All we got to do is get a broadside shot. I don't think he's going to spook too much, but hopefully he notices us. Yeah, he definitely notices we're here. We might have to take a front-on shot. Oh, perfect heart shot. I wouldn't have expected that to happen. Well, here he is, our first big Rocky Mountain elk here. I don't see why that wouldn't be a nice goal because, I mean, that rack looks pretty awesome. We'll take a really cool picture of him because, yeah, I quite like the style of the rack and just the amount of mass and the tines on this thing. It's pretty awesome. And it is a gold, 345 gold Rocky Mountain elk. That's actually a really cool looking rack. We'll take a look at the true score on that. I love how it goes back and it just has a bunch of mass. Really cool tops on that thing. Yeah, that's a great looking bull, especially for a 3. I mean, if this side was bigger, it would be even better. But then again, it would probably be a 4 if it had both sides symmetrical. But that's a great elk to start off this hunt. Wow. That's actually a pretty nice muley buck out there. He's only a 3, but he has a really nice rack on him. He's about 180 out. I think we're going to take him down with the M1. Should have been a perfect shot. And that should take him down. Well, here's our buck. Let's grab him and ended up with, looks like double lung liver at 186. That's a 312 silver. So almost a gold, but that's not a bad size rack for a 3. These are definitely different racks, and it actually looks like maybe even the model is different too. Ooh, that's a pretty good bull there. That's a 4. This bull here looks very similar to the 3 that we just got, except for this one has both symmetrical racks. That's a great looking bull. I would say he's going to score somewhere around like a 360s. So this is actually going to work out pretty nice here because we have a really good wind and there's a tall tree right between us and this whole herd of Rocky Mountain elk here. So basically we're going to use this tree for cover and kind of stay like right behind it the entire time. And then eventually we're going to kind of tuck inside of it and hopefully we'll have a good spot for a decent shot. So he's only about 50 yards away, which is kind of borderline far for the longbow, but at the same time, we could definitely take that shot. All we gotta do now is wait till he steps forward a little bit more, presents us with a decent angle, and we should be able to take the shot. That is exactly what we're looking for right there. He turned broadside at 50 yards out, and we're going for this. Oh, looked like a perfect hit. Might have been a little bit low, but it looked like it was a solid hit. I mean, that's what it's all about right there. We made a really good hit. He's running over the ridge. We don't know if he's going to go down or not. And all of a sudden we look and he just tips over and there's his huge rack sticking up right over the ridge. So I believe we just made about a 55-yard double lung shot on that Rocky Mountain elk. And he was absolutely smoked. That's the other bull right there. That's the decent 330s bull. Which, is that the same bull actually? Yeah, that's a 330s bull. Okay. We'll let him be for now. A couple of small bulls over there. But yeah, this bull here is, I mean, this is all I really wanted anyways. It's like, he's just awesome. I mean, look at that. He went down in an incredible spot. Look at that background. I can't believe how perfect this bull went down and what the scene of the background looks like here. That is just incredible. I absolutely love the way this looks right now. I wasn't trying to hit that button, but I want to see kind of like where we hit him. Look at that. It looked like we dropped a little bit low, but it must have caught kind of the bottom of the lung and must have just missed the heart. Beautiful bull. Let's pick him up and see how we did. Ended up with a double lung liver at 50 yards out with the longbow. That is probably my farthest shot with this longbow so far, and including like I've been using it quite a bit before the map came out, but that's a great looking bow. A 350 gold Rocky Mountain elk right there. I want to take a look and see where we did hit it. Oh man, I mean, talk about putting it right on the money. Centered him double lung perfectly at 50 yards out. I think we're gonna get this guy mounted because I really like the rack on this bull. Ooh, that is a monster Plains Bison out there. He's bet at about 140 from us, but that's a max weight and a max scoring potential Plains Bison. We're gonna try and sneak up a little bit closer here. We have a decent wind. Oh my god, I see him. He's right there. He's right there. 25 yards in front of us. Right there. But we still can't see him unless we're fully stood up, which, if we stand up all the way, could easily spook by the time I realize where his head is and where his back end is. So we got to get a little bit closer. 21 yards away, bedded right there. Oh, that's a giant. Oh. We'll slide over a little bit, maybe like right there. Okay, here we go. 21 yards away. We better hold low. Oh my god. Oh, look like, no way! Oh, no way! That was a heart shot. That was a double long heart shot at like 13 yards away. I mean, I honestly tried to hit double lung. We couldn't go any further back because we would have hit that tree. So we kind of had to hold a little bit forward, and I guess that's how we hit the heart. Which, wow, that worked out amazing. And our first huge Plains Bison. Not only is it big, this thing should be an absolute massive bison. Yeah, we'll take a picture of him. Alright, and let's pick him up. 189 score in gold. Ended up with, yeah, we did get double lung heart shot. He was quartering at us. I couldn't even tell which way he was quartering because he was so close. 22 yards away, but an absolute beautiful shot placement there with the longbow on this Plains Bison. The fact that we snuck up so close to him, and look at the penetration. It busted through the opposite hind quarter there. Wow. Hey, we found our first sighting of a turkey. This is the first turkey that we've seen. I've been actually looking for turkey, and I'm wondering like where they've been. I mean, I've covered a couple of pretty good spots that I usually would see them at, and yeah, I haven't seen one yet. But finally, we got eyes on our first turkey. Not a very big one, but it definitely is a turkey. And it's a tom as well. But honestly, since we haven't taken down a pronghorn yet, I kind of want to try and take this one down at 250. I don't think our tom is going to spook. He's out there at 350, so we should be all right to take the shot. That's the one we want right there at about 250 out. Yeah, let's go for him. And he's down, so perfect shot on him. Let's see if our tom is still out there. In fact, he is. Yes, good. The turkeys are very, well, they notice a lot of things. So it's a good thing he didn't spook. So here's our pronghorn. That's actually going to be a decent size one, I would imagine. It's only a silver, but not a bad size one. It didn't miss gold by much. I had a feeling he'd be close. Ended up with a double lung at 255 on him. So I'm actually quite happy with that. Hopefully we'll find a little bit bigger one soon, but for now, that's not bad. Well, there's our tom right there. He's only about 90 yards out from us here. We have a decent spot. What I want to do now is set up the decoy maybe like 20 yards to the right side of us. We'll put out some calls and see if he comes a little bit closer. Well, there's our gobbler. He's right there. He's only about 50 yards away. He's kind of working his way this direction here, but I don't really want to call too much. I kind of just want to like, it's going this way. Oh my God. Oh, there goes the piebald. Oh, look at this. Here he comes. Here he comes. I can't let him get any closer. Headshot. Perfect shot. Well, our first gobbler on the new map and ended up getting a thoracic vertebrae. Oh, I pulled just barely a little bit to the left. I mean, that's honestly like a perfect shot. When you're hunting turkeys with 12 gauges or even 10 gauges or whatnot, you kind of want to hold right where the neck kind of meets like the body. That's usually where I aim anyways. And yeah, I'll take it. Nice gold, 4.10. Actually, just barely a gold, but that's a gold. And our first tom with this longbow. That's a huge pronghorn. That's a max weight and max scoring potential pronghorn. He's only level 4, but that thing is huge. We're going to try and take him down at about 160. I don't like the angle he's at, but maybe if we get him to move a little bit. Well, I guess we'll have to take a running shot. But it looked like it was right on the money. I mean, I tried to get him to move, but then all of a sudden he just like bolted. It was like he had no reaction whatsoever and then just bolted. So we had to take a trotting shot, or I guess it was more of like a fleeing shot. What do I see over here now? But it definitely connected. That is a Rocky Mountain elk bedded. Well, here's our pronghorn down, and this thing is actually huge. The size of this pronghorn could have been basically like a 5 medium. His horns are absolutely huge. Let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. He's going to score 91.40. See, 98 is diamond, so 91. Like I said, that could have been a 5 medium. That's definitely the biggest pronghorn I've seen so far. We took a little bit of a risky shot there, but 148. We got a left lung stomach on the flea. Let's take a look. We took an angle just like that right there, and almost a perfect heart shot. But not bad though. That's going to be definitely mounted and put in our trophy lodge. That thing is a beast. I just came across this massive herd of huge bull elk here. There's one right out in the front here. This guy has an estimate of 376 to 483. That's a huge bull. And then this guy in the back has pretty much the exact same estimate, 375 to 482. I really don't know which one we're going to take. I mean, honestly, whichever one's closer and gives us a better angle for the shot is probably going to be the one we're going to take. This guy in the back here looks like he has a little bit more mass maybe, but this guy here has, I don't know, I think he goes a little bit further back and has better tops. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so cool. Okay, we just gotta get a little bit more cover. I think we'll be good, like right there. No, I can't see though. Oh, that's him, that's him, that's him. Giant bull coming in. Oh, dropped him, but I don't think we got the right one. Definitely got a big one. I believe so. That's a 385 gold. Ended up with the right lung heart shot at 19 yards away, so we definitely got him. Well, I found the bull that we want. That's him right there, and it actually looks like we ended up taking down the wrong bull because these guys here have a minimum of 380 score on them. So I do believe that we took down, I mean, a good bull, definitely a good bull, but not anything near what these ones are. All right, here they come. 2 giant bulls coming this direction. I don't exactly know. I think that's the one that we want. I mean, honestly, these 2 bulls here are pretty much identically to the same exact size, so they're both absolute monster bulls. Let's just see if we can't make this happen. All right, he's about 30 yards away. Oh, that thing's huge. There's the small one. Let him come a little bit closer. It's pretty good right there. Now we just gotta wait for him to turn broadside. If he doesn't turn broadside, we might take the other big bull in the back. Come on. Just step a little bit closer. We might have to take like a front-on shot. We're going to. Oh, that was awesome. He smoked. Yes. Okay. I was a little bit worried to see him run off like that and not see him go down. But if you look right here, that's a vital hit. That is definitely a vital hit. We probably only got a single lung because of the angle that he was at. But I'm okay with that because he's down. Now we just gotta go find him. Just so you know, that was the 4th attempt at trying to get this bull. I have tent set up, I have tree stand set up, and I could not, for the life of me, get either one of these bulls. And then finally we actually had an opportunity, and we took down the wrong bull, which it was still a decent one, but it was nowhere near the size of these 2 bulls. And we could have actually taken down, I want to turn the tracks off here, but we could have taken down the other bull, the one that was broadside, but I really wanted this one because this is the one that had all the character. He had a ton of mass, a really cool main beam. You can see the broadhead sticking out the opposite side there, so definitely looks like we made a good shot. Let's pick him up. Got a left lung. He's going to score 422 at 27 yards out. That's our biggest Rocky Mountain elk yet. He weighed 960 pounds. Let's just take a look at that shot. He was quartering. Oh, we just barely missed the top of the heart. Just barely. A perfect shot though. 27 yards out, and I can't wait to put this thing in the trophy lodge. I've been looking for almost an hour now to try and find a decent sized tom turkey. We got the medium sized one, but I really wanted to find a max weight turkey, and we finally found one. But yeah, that guy there, it took a long time to find one this big. I keep finding a bunch of small and medium sized ones, but finally we have a big one. And here he comes. Here he comes. I don't mind that actually. Oh, awesome shot. I think we hit him in the neck, but he is down. Yeah, it looks like we made a neck shot there. 4.4 gold with the bow, and I'm really happy with that. That's a pretty solid sized gobbler right there. Like I said before, I mean, look at, we tracked this thing for 387 yards. It was really tough to find a big tom, but I didn't want to end this hunt without finding one. Alright guys, welcome back to our trophy lodge. This is our massive 91.4 scoring pronghorn antelope that we got with the M1. This, of course, is our huge 422 scoring Rocky Mountain elk that we got with the bow out of a tree stand, which was a pretty incredible hunt and an awesome moment with the longbow. And this is our big old plains bison that we got at like 16 yards away. Ended up making a double lung heart shot on him. And here is our big old gold 4.4 scoring Tom Turkey that we got with the bow just a little while ago. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the new Rocky Mountains map. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.